Hey everybody, welcome back, and it is Monday, June the 11th, 2018. We're back in the Pratte Pack gym. Listen, up early this morning, getting ready to bring you some headlines in a little bit, and as always, Beaver County Times, so I took a look at the obituaries. The first of two people that are very significant in my life and the lives of many. First, we go back to the Hill, as we used to call it, in Galbraith's Heights, the home of the original Brighton Boys. And you know, I have had so many different friends and segments and moments and just special times in my life that if you go back, each a layer in that foundation to where I believe it has made me into a good man. George Rossi, 93 years young. His daughter Joyce, his son George, his late wife. Yes, Galbraith's Heights. And man, what times we had just spending days like today, endless summer days, having nothing but pure laughter and joy. And that is what reminds me of Mr. Rossi, who passed away. He was always a guy who took time to embrace the moment. He loved his church, the former St. Joseph Parish, now Holy Family. And he loved his life, involved in politics for many years, always involved in whatever the community needed to be better. He was there. He enjoyed his children, especially watching his son play tennis, and he loved his little garden. He loved that little tract of land that he called home, and more importantly, Doherty Township. It meant everything to Mr. Rossi. But as I say goodbye to him today, I will always remember the smile and comforting words of Mr. Rossi. Now look, 93 years young, so that just goes to show you the timeline of your Pratte Pack. I mean the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and then in and out in the early part of, well, this century. It was him that I would see, whether it was the grocery store, sitting in a pew next to me at Holy Family, or just somewhere in the old neighborhood. He always had a kind word to say. And no matter what was going on in his life, he always wanted to know how you were doing. There's a special place in heaven for Mr. Rossi, who there is no doubt, I'm sure, from anyone that knew him, that's exactly where he is right now, comforting everyone that needs it, because Mr. Rossi was that kind of a man. My thoughts and prayers go out to the family. Gabe Our Funeral Home will be holding these services in Doherty Township, overlooking that place that he called home, Galbraith's Heights. And if I know Mr. Rossi, he wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Have a great day from your Pratte Pack.